Good evening, Brazos Valley. Welcome into a Week 10 edition of Friday Night Lights with Mike Lucas. As always, I'm Justin Woodard. Man, it's just flying. It is flying. It is flying.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Week 1 was yesterday. Week 2 is Tuesday. And we're already on Week 10. Where did it go?
I don't know, but district titles, woe prompter, playoff spots, first-round playoff games, been over there getting the show ready to go. Speaking of, with all that on the line, it should be a good one.
Yeah, Ben's excited.
Yeah.
Because we had great games on the schedule tonight. All Brazos Valley showdowns between Rudder and Consol, plus Centerville and Normandy going at it for a district title. And we can't forget about College Station and Franklin trying to keep their perfect seasons intact. The Lions actually wrapped up their regular season tonight. We'll get to them in a sec, but we start at the top. District 12 6A action. Bryan hosting Ellison. Vikings win, and they clinch a playoff spot. First quarter action, Tate Allen's your quarterback. He's wearing Malcolm Gooden's number, and he coughed up the rock. You can't do that, Tate. He's only a sophomore, though. He'd get it back. The Bryan defense would hold, so no harm, no foul. Second quarter now, this is much better from Allen, rumbling and stumbling his way into the red zone, and that sets up the Vikings in a great position to score. Second and goal, same drive. Bryan dials up the option. Allen tosses to Dwayne Paul Hill. The senior does the rest. 15 yards to the crib for him. The Vikings get on the scoreboard first. They wouldn't need to do anything else. The defense utterly dominant. You're going to see Ellison try and get something going on offense. Check out the hit.
Oh!
Boomstick. I don't know who number 20 is. I think it's Nick Caraway wearing Dwayne Paul Hill's number.
Yes.
We got to get a roster update here, Bryan, but let's see a final score. The Vikings, they shut out Ellison, win 28-0, going back to the playoffs for the second consecutive year.
Let's go down to District 8-5A Division I, now number 2, an undefeated College Station hosting Waller. Cougars must keep winning because Mag West is also perfect. Those two square off next week. First quarter, it's a hot start for your quarterback, Jed Huff. Hard play action, rolls right. He's got a wide open Dalton Carnes on the corner route. Pitch and catch, easy does it. 7-0, Cougs out of the gate. Moments later, Waller forced a punt from their own end zone. And guess what, Mike? We got a block party, and then check out the diving grab by Cody Hamilton to make sure it's a TD and not just a safety. So it's 14-0. C-Stat, we're having a party. Second quarter, back to the offense. Now Huff, look, it feels the pressure, slides to his left a little bit, eyes downfield. Houston Thomas, diving grab, breaks the plane and all. What a play that was. 21-0, home team making all the noise. Coach Huff loves it. And we're not done. To the ground game now, Bradley Jones. Red Sea Parks, look at that big old block by Noah Sherman, springing him loose, and 21's going to bust it to the house. Holy moly, 28-0. Have a night. Yeah, got more coming, Mr. Jones. We're play action now. Got that ground game going right. Huff, long crossing route to Traylon Sewell, makes the grab. One, get off of me, and then this is just bowling. Get off of me, stiff arm. Reservations for 6 to the house again. 35-0. Mike, I'm out of breath. Who's this young man? He's special too.
They grow running backs on trees in College Station. This is Nathan Palmer, the sophomore. Already has multiple D1 offers. The College Station Cougars, man, put up a 70-burger again. They take down Waller with ease.
Keep on going.
To District 10 5A D2 for the Crosstown Showdown. Consol taking on Rudder. Winner as the inside track to the 2 seed and a home playoff game. First drive of the game. This is Will Hargreaves, your quarterback. Looking, and finding Michael Lister in the other colored uniform. That's an INT. What a play by the senior. Ensuing Rangers drive. Justin, watch this. Deep ball. EJ Ezar. Perfect. Easy touchdown, right? No, check out the ball on the 1. It's a fumble. That may have been a safety because the ball was picked up outside the end zone. Refs say it's a touchback. No harm, no foul once again. Ensuing drive for the Rangers. Second quarter, 4th and 7. EJ Ezar, you can't do that. Tyndall McNamara, 69 yards to the crib. A very nice play for number 44, Mr. McNamara. We don't need offensive highlights when you got defensive playmakers just like that. You saw him make a defensive play. Check out McNamara from the Wildcat. Number 44 reaches the ball over the pylon. The Zebras say it counts. They count it for 6. Whether or not it was in, I'm not sure. Instant replay may say he's not, but Tyndall McNamara, 2 first-half touchdowns. Let's see a scoreboard. This game still going on. No, this game just went final. Consol takes down Rudder 32-20. have the inside track now to that elusive home playoff game.
You got it right. Okay, we stay in District 10-5A D2. Huntsville facing a must-win against league-leading Montgomery. Good start here. A.J. Wilson, your star quarterback, decides to tuck it and run. Just keep the ball. All right, plunges forward. It's a first down, so you can move the chains. Same drive. We're going to Wilson again, but this time hands it off to Jalen McClain. It's good to have you back, young man. Gets outside. Boom, boom, boom. Bowls his way into the end zone for a touchdown. That's what the doctor ordered for Huntsville, and this is even better because Montgomery can score. Brock Bolfing slings it on the bubble screen, and look at the hats to the ball. That's what has not been happening for Huntsville this year. Let's pull up a score. Low scoring, and we got a barn burner, 28-28. The Fighting Rodney Southern's, Mike, are not going to go down without a fight.
Let's go over to District 13-5A D2. Brenham also looking to stay perfect in league play tonight, hosting Cedar Creek. First drive of the game, Cubs in the red zone. Steven Stackhouse dropping a dime to Brandon Ward on the back shoulder fade. Picture-perfect execution. Brenham up 7. Later in the quarter, Stackhouse hands it off to Trenton Gilbert, and 6 minutes in, we've seen the Cubs score through the air and on the ground. Coach Elliott's squad rolling. This one all Cubs. After a safety, Cedar Creek kicks it off again, and you can't kick it at Caden Watts. They call him Jet for a reason. Watch number 3 fly, gets to the outside, busts out of an ankle tackle, steps over a defender, and he can high step into the end zone if he wants. He takes the classy route, and it's 30-0 after 1. Second quarter, Rylan Wooten, your quarterback. He gone. Reservations for 6, as Justin would say. Tail lights.
Yes,
Cubs,
sir.
they stay perfect with the easy win tonight. They take down Cedar Creek 58-6.
Okay, so we had highlights of every Class 6A and 5A team in the Brazos Valley. That doesn't happen very often. Real quick, assuming Magnolia West and Rouse both took care of business.
Mag West did win. I'm not sure about Rouse, but next week is a winner-take-all for College Station.
College Station, Mag West for the District 8-5A D1 title.
It should be fun. We got to take a break, though, when we come back. 4A, 3A scores, and our game of the week. Keep it here.
Not getting the flexibility you want from other internet providers? Well, things have changed. Suddenlink introduces Optimum Flexibility. Now you can choose your internet speed and change it anytime. Like our fastest 1 gig internet for just $44.99 a month. And with it, you'll get 1 year of HBO Max included on us. Plus a $200 Visa prepaid card. And free Suddenlink Stream with your favorite shows and streaming apps all in one device. Get our fastest internet speed at our lowest price. Visit suddenlink.com today.
I want a vacation of the wild kind. Aggie land safaris, what I have in mind. Feed the llamas, bison, turtles, and Watusi too. Here comes one.
He's gonna slobber on you.
Fall into savings at Aggie Land Safari with our Fall Harvest Special. For a limited time, get admission for only $19 per person. But the only place to get this incredible deal is online at animalsafari.com.
Aggie land safari, get your wildlife on.
Aggie Land Safari.
Can you believe this? Doug Flutie and Frank Thomas. You guys look great. Once I turn 40,
Let me guess, less energy, less drive.
definitely.
It's not your fault. It happens to every man. Testosterone levels drop as you age.
Happened to you guys?
Yep.
So what did you do?
We got Nugenix Total T.
To get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, text GIANT to 321321. This unique man-boosting formula is powered by Testofen, a patented key ingredient clinically researched to help increase testosterone levels.
That does it. I gotta get Nugenix.
Just send a text for a complimentary bottle. And by the way, she'll like it too.
Get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix now. Text GIANT to 321321. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, with key ingredients to help you get back in shape fast. Absolutely free. That's GIANT to 321321.
In Texas, the future belongs to everyone, so we built the SUVs of the future for everyone. Ford Expedition and Explorer, part of the freshest lineup of SUVs in America. With plenty of seating and space, they're built for what matters most, because the SUVs of the future are built for Texas. Ford SUVs. Drive one today. Get a 2022 Explorer or Expedition with an additional $1,000 bonus cash on top of all public offers plus complimentary maintenance.
Welcome back into Friday Night Lights. It's time now for Class 4A and 3A action. We have our own #1 team in Franklin from Class 3A D2, but boy, Madisonville had quite the challenge tonight, taking on defending champion #1 Carthage from 4A D2.
Yeah, we'll get to those highlights in 1 second. But addition to playoff spots that were up for grabs tonight, in District 11 3A D1, playoff positioning was crucial, and that features 2 local teams, Cameron Yo and Rockdale. Let's start with Carthage and Madisonville. Carthage, their coach, Lord of the Rings, on Dave Campbell, Texas Football's magazine cover. And Justin, it took all of, 3 seconds to realize this team's just built different. Zema DeWilliams, that's a touchdown run from 68 yards out. And guess what? You're going to see more of him very soon. This time, from just 7, he cuts it, busts it back inside. Madisonville's good this year. They're in contention for a playoff spot. It just didn't matter.
There he is, Scott Surratt.
The Lord of the Rings. Justin, watch this play.
Little fly sweep,
Jeremiah
left-hand side.
Burns.
Steps out. Oh.
You see the flag? That's a face mask he stepped out of. He's going to cut back across field, outrun 11 Mustangs, and find the end zone. Let's see a scoreboard. Well, I don't need to see any more of this Carthage. We got a scoreboard? Yeah.
There you
hey,
go.
Madisonville scored. Shout out Mustangs. They put up 3 points on Carthage, but at the end of the day, the #1 team in the state rolls 54-3.
All right, let's go to District 13 4A Division 2 now. Navasota hosting Gonzales. Rattlers need a win to keep their playoff hopes alive, and this is the way you start. On the doorstep, Jamal Thomas going to dive into your living room. Yes, sir. 7-0, just like that. But Gonzales comes right back. Jaron Johnson, empty set in the gun, so you know he wants the home run ball. And he's got Derek Garza down the seam. That was a beautiful ball in stride. Uh-oh, tie ball game. But then back come the Rattlers. Jamarian Freer takes the handoff right-hand side, puts his foot in the ground, cuts it back, steps out of an ankle tackle, and he's going to bust it into the end zone for a touchdown, make it 14-7. Order is restored. Hey, that worked pretty good the first time, right?
Let's see it again.
Yeah, this time more off-tackle run, gets a crease in daylight, and tail lights, as I love to say it, to the end zone. House call, reservations for 6, all of it. 21-7 Navasota. Did they hang on? They did. I don't know if that locks it up, Luke, but they are now in great shape to make the playoffs with a 28-21 win.
I believe they still have to win next week to get in, but that's a great start. Let's
There
go
you
to
go.
the scoreboard. Lorena took down Caldwell tonight 56-0. Cameron Yo, a big over McGregor in the 4th. Yeoman, 44-19. Back to the highlights we go. Massive district game between Rockdale and Troy. Winner gets the 4th and final playoff spot as Nicky Lattarulo was walking into the stadium. Steve Jackson dives into the end zone for the Troy touchdown. That cut the lead to 14-12. They go for 2, but the pass is overthrown. So Rockdale leads by 2. On 4th down, give it to Davion Scott. No! Barkat keeps it himself, busts his way over a defender. That's not what the shot sheet says, but we called enough of his highlights to know that man's dangerous. Maybe this is the 4th down play. Davion Scott spinning, winning, getting down to the 1-yard line. From there, when you have an athlete like Kobe Mitchell, Justin, what do?
Just give him the ball.
Get out the way. Give number 9 the rock. Kobe Mitchell finds the end zone. Tigers go up 21-12. It's 21-19 late in the 4th. This one, highly contested, a great game.
All right, let's go over to District 13 3A Division 2 scoreboard now. Lexington visiting Buffalo. Eagles take care of business, 56-41 so far. If they hang on, they'll clinch a playoff spot. Now to #1 Franklin, District 13 3A D2. Lions taking on Clifton. This is their final game of the regular season, and this is why they're so good. Marcus Wade going to hand it to Malcolm Murphy on the end around. Watch him. Has a convoy, but cuts it back. A guy in space, 0 chance. Whoop! Makes another guy miss, and he's free down the boundary. Wow. 15-0, just like that. Yeah, he already had 1, so that's his 2nd TD. Can we go for 3, Mike? Yeah, we can. Fly sweep action. Again, 2 blockers. That means you got to make 1 more guy miss somewhere, and you know he's going to do it. Speed kills to the end zone, tiptoeing it all in style. Oh, my, it's the Murphy Show. He's up by himself, 3 touchdowns. Dance on him, young man. Now let's go to the air. Wade, play action. Is going to hit tight end Braden Smith on the corner route. And did you think he had wheels like this?
He's a sophomore, so
Look
he's
at that.
young.
He gone.
I didn't know he was that fast, but yeah, I knew he would score. Coach Fannin,
Hey, if we're
gotta
going to get all
love
the
that.
TDs in, man, we got to speed this thing up. Now Bobby Washington takes the pitch. Boom! Big old block there, and then 12's going to do the rest. Steps out of an ankle tackle. Pancake block city there by his 52 teammate, and he's going to stroll and take a breath. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, if you're going to speed up Braden, you got to speed up all of them, man. That's a long run from Bobby Malka. Hey, Franklin is so darn good, it should be illegal playing in that district. I cannot wait to see them make another deep playoff run.
They do it. They run the table. They do it. Perfect. Now head to the playoffs. That's the #1 seed. We'll see if they can get back to AT&T Stadium.
I would be shocked if they don't, but hey, we are rooting for you guys.
Absolutely.
We're not putting the jinx on you. We just want to see you at AT&T Stadium
Absolutely.
again. Hey, time for break number 2 tonight. When we come back, game of the week and a live shot from Normandy. Yeah, you don't want to miss it. Keep it here.
Don't be envious. Get where you're going this fall in a new Honda from your Central Texas Honda dealers. Like the 2022 Pilot. Rough terrain, big job. See how it can help you take on bigger adventures that will last a lifetime. And with Honda Sensing, your Honda is protecting everyone in and outside the car. Envious? Don't be. Lease the 2022 Honda Pilot just $299 a month for 36 months. Shop your Central Texas Honda dealers today.
Get where you're going in a Honda.
Hey Aggies, Lincoln Regina here with ProTech Auto Repair. If your check engine light's on, your brakes are grinding, or your rotors are shaking, if your radiator's leaking, your tires are pulling, no matter what it is, we can fix it all here. We offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile nationwide warranty on all our repairs. We know you need your car in a hurry, so we're here to get you in and out with good and honest service. When your car's in need, come on down to ProTech. You have my commitment to take care of you.
Working together for you. Lords and ladies gather round.
The king and queen invite you
to the Texas Renaissance
Festival.
Journey to a magic time.
Of romance and adventure. Spend a very merry day.
It's fun for one and all.
Come to the Texas Renaissance Festival weekends, October 9th through November 28th, and Thanksgiving Friday. Tickets at TexRenFest.com.
Catchy tune.
Hospice Brazos Valley has served our community for over 25 years. Impacting thousands of lives, we remain the only nonprofit hospice in the area. Dedicated to providing the best care for you and your family, Hospice Brazos Valley welcomes the invitation to serve. Family, friends, physicians, hospitals, anyone can make a referral. Hospice Brazos Valley. Comfort is our specialty, trust is our promise.
Welcome back into Friday Night Lights. Okay, it's time for the game of the week. Centerville at Normandy, first place in District 11, 2A Division I on the line.
The Panthers took it on the chin last week playing Alto, but could respond in a big way by handing the Tigers their very first league loss. And when Normandy has a player like Isaiah Jones under center, hey, anything can happen. But to stop Centerville in that wing T offense, you better show up to play. These dudes are for real.
Yeah, this one was out of hand at halftime. We're going to go Panther Country, third quarter, more running game. Who is it? Over the right-hand side, just bulling his way down the boundary, and he's got a huge gain. His name to look for is Paxton Hancock. Now, he did all that work, right? So Coach Hardy's like, look, young man, let's reward you for a TD. Pitching it to him, boom, yes, high stepping in. 33-0, it's all Centerville. Coach Hardy's like, this is how we draw it up. Still in the third, more offense. This time it's Levadric Phillips. Look at the big man rumbling his way all the way in for 6 points. Give the young man some water.
Jordan had to focus to make sure that wasn't an offensive lineman downfield.
Yeah, look at it. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I got him.
That's a fullback, an old school throwback fullback.
And here is your all-star Isaiah Jones into the end zone. Normandy would make this respectable. Coach Sitton, we love him over there in Panther Country, but just too much. Centerville, they take it tonight 58-21. And here's our Jordan Adams with the winning team.
Justin, I'm here with the district champion coach. Coach Hardy, congratulations. How does it feel to win the district?
Well, it feels good. These kids have put in a lot of work. It started right after the season last year. We've got a young team, but they believe that they were ready to make that next step, and they've just been going week to week and getting better, and that's what you hope for.
So obviously we talked earlier in the midweek, but Normandy, potent offense, pretty good players on there, especially Isaiah Jones, but they didn't score until the third quarter. How good was your defense tonight, and why were they so good?
Really good. Did a great job of reading their keys. They prepared all week. We knew they may move them around. They did. Thought our kids, you know, credit goes to kids. They worked all week. They prepared, took care of their assignments tonight, played discipline, and that's what you have to do because he's certainly a dynamic athlete.
And last question, what can we expect from your Tigers headed into postseason?
Well, our hope right now is we'll never look ahead of the next one. We don't know who that'll be yet, but we have off week next week. We've got 2 weeks. We'll try to heal up a little bit, and we're always just going to take it one game at a time, and we hope to be better every Friday night when we go out.
Thank you, Jordan. To District 12, 2A D1 we go. Hearn at Thorndale. Eagles trying to wrap up a district title. Once again, we shoot Hearn. We get no offense. The Eagles are allergic to the K-Ags camera. We had a couple nice defensive plays, but literally no team scored while the cameras were there. Let's pull up a scoreboard to see what happened after the cameras left. It was 0-0, and hey, it's still 0-0 in the third quarter. That was the halftime score, so a low-scoring affair up in Thorndale tonight.
Mike, while I get to Allen Academy, I know you always have your phone on you. We need an update on Montgomery and Huntsville big time, right? Allen Academy at home hosting San Antonio Base tonight. First quarter, Rams strike first. Ethan Lucas to Dominique Nucius on the slant route, and he's got daylight for days. Green grass ahead of him, and he goes untouched into the end zone. 7-0 Rams. More from Allen. More from Lucas. This time to Jihu Lee on the stop route. Cuts outside. Can he bust this thing down the boundary? You bet he can again. Oh my, number 10's got speed for days. Makes it 13-0 all Rams. Going full air attack tonight now. Little bubble screen to Lee. Whoop! Makes the guy miss. Gets out of that one, dragging him with him. Another first down run. A catch and run by Lee. And then same drive, Lucas to Dominic Lampo on the out route. Yes, sir. He didn't even know he scored. Look, he got another touchdown by going to the real painted area. All Allen Academy tonight, 67-18.
Let's go to St. Joe's now, taking on Baytown Christian. Baytown ball, Layden Lindenberry. He's going to toss to Sebastian Wilkins, but he fumbles it. He picks it back up in the air. You never make a bad play worse. Well, this is worst case scenario for the bad guys. It's picked off by Levi Rice, and watch the senior go. Hey, you make Rice slow, right? You put it in a slow cooker. Well, that's a slow cooking play that cooked Baytown Christian's hopes of ever competing in this contest. Let's go back to the offensive side of the ball for St. Joe's. Jackson Carey is going to take it to the crib. This one all St. Joe's. We got 3 touchdowns, but we're out of time. Let's see a scoreboard. Give him some love. St. Joe's takes down Baytown Christian 38-30. And we got an update from Huntsville Montgomery. The game is in overtime right now. Montgomery took a 35-28 lead. 8-1 final. Huntsville's playoff hopes come to an end. Tough break for Coach Southern and company.
Dang. We'll see you tomorrow night for Aggie Sports Overtime.